Hi there, I'm Jamie Taylor. Welcome to Your Health Matters, brought to you by Kingman Regional Medical Center, your community-owned hospital. As you know, if you've watched this program before, every week we have someone different on the show that talks about programs and services offered by KRMC. I hope you'll stay tuned because I've got an exciting guest today. We're going to be talking about golf, so stay tuned. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Your Health Matters. My guest today is Scott Kern. Thanks for being on the show,
problem.
Scott.
Thanks for having me.
I'm blessed because I have Scott. Works for me. Plus, he gets to be on my show every once in a while. So, thank you again.
Hey, no problem.
So, we're going to talk about golf
Yes.
today.
Yes,
So,
it's our 25th annual KRMC Foundation Golf Tournament.
That's pretty amazing. They've been doing it for 25 years.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, and it's at Surback Cliffs.
It's at Surback Cliffs Golf Course on September 21st
Okay.
this year. Tee time is 7:30 a.m.
That's early.
That's early. But it'll be nice, though. It's the weather's perfect in September at 7:30 in the
It is.
morning.
It is. It'll be great because the monsoons will be done by then.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, keep our fingers crossed. We've had tournaments in the rain before, but it's more fun if it's
It's
not.
more fun if it's a nice sunny day.
And we've got some awesome sponsors, I understand.
Yeah, actually, we got a lot of great sponsors this year. A lot of our local businesses in town have stepped up, which we've been very fortunate over the past couple of years to have a lot of our local companies come and help us put this on every year. Ambient Edge has always been a huge supporter.
Right.
Aramark, who does a lot of our biomedical stuff here in the hospital, is a huge supporter this year.
Good.
The Gardens, we can't say thank you to them enough.
They're a great partner.
What they do over there is they partner with us, and we partner with them on just about everything,
Yeah.
and it's been a very great relationship with us.
Excellent.
So, and those are just some of the bigger ones. We go. Desert Construction's had a sponsorship with us for a long time, and I'm sorry, there's a lot. We have over 30 sponsors this year, and there's a lot to even answer.
And a lot of our different hospital vendors have stepped up as well.
Exactly, a lot from our IT department. Juniper is someone
that's
we're working
a new
with,
one,
and
I
that's a
think.
new one that's signed on with us,
Okay.
and they're doing $2,500 as well. I should
Excellent.
mention them, and then Max IT, they're our contracting company we do with
Okay.
them.
Well, what's cool about all those sponsors, of course, is then that helps us provide even greater things for the golfers, because now every golfer that is in the tournament, what are they going to get?
Well, this year we're going to give we have a shirt that we give every year, a polo shirt, and this year
It's a nice shirt.
It's
too.
a nice
It's
shirt.
not
We
just a
don't
t-shirt.
go skimpy on the shirts. we do nice polo shirts for them. This year it's going to be hospice purple, which is kind of a nice thing.
Yeah, that's a new color.
It is, and I'm excited about those. And every year we try to give them something nice and something to really remember us by. And this year we have an insulated steel travel mug.
Oh, very
We're going to give. That's cool.
Okay.
And then our annual golf towel too.
Yes,
So
okay.
there's a lot of exciting
I think some of the
things.
sponsors, hasn't Frontier given us some golf balls?
They've given us some golf balls. We're
Balls,
collecting
okay.
other goodies and treats from other
their
sponsors that are going to be dropped off the next few weeks to put in the bags that everyone that golfs gets.
Right,
So
right.
it's going to be a great day. It's an exciting day too.
Yeah.
It's always a lot of fun to be out there.
Well, you'd put on a good tournament, Scott. Part of course, you've been a golfer yourself, so you've been in tournaments.
Well,
and
I
you
tried
know what,
to golf before, but
Well,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to talk about your score. I
Yeah.
was just saying you've been in tournaments.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know what golfers like and don't like. So I think you've done a great job
Thank you.
of bringing the tournament to a level that we get good participation from the golfers. Last year we had like a full contingency.
Last year we had about
close.
120 golfers, and that
Okay.
wasn't sold out. But the golf course did tell us we had the most well-attended golf tournament all
Yeah.
year.
Well, and again, I think it's because we provide a quality event.
Absolutely.
Fun, and keep the tournament moving and they have a good time. And then, of course, you have awesome food afterwards.
Yeah, the luncheon we put on afterward, it's really cool. We set up a tent between the water hazard and the first hole on the grass, and we decorate it. We put out a nice gourmet hamburger bar with all the trimmings as far as potato salads, regular salads.
Hamburger.
Yeah, you build your own hamburger, and it's so much fun. It's phenomenal, and the golfers really seem to enjoy that.
Sure.
So we also put a silent auction on next to it, so if they want to try their luck at winning some Diamondback tickets this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, we should talk about that. You've got some good
Yeah, I've got some cool
silent
stuff this
auction
year. We've got some
items.
great telescopes we were able to get. I'm really excited about the Diamondback tickets. I got that in the mail yesterday, and it's 4 baseline seats for any game next season except for opening day.
Really? So they can choose.
They can
It's not
choose.
just,
It's based on availability, obviously,
Right,
but
right.
they can choose which team they want to see that's in town.
excellent.
So it's really
That's
cool.
good. And don't you have a signed footballer? again?
No, we
Is
get to
that-
sign football for Mardi Gras.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's
another
a few months
event.
down the road. We'll talk about that in January
Okay,
or February this
okay.
year, next year.
But I know you've got like quite a few different tools, you know.
Yeah, we got some table saws and some nail guns and just a lot of fun things that people might find useful and might find fun to have around.
Okay.
Some nice jewelry from R&J Designs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're my sponsors.
They're your sponsors. That's another nice, that's a very nice piece.
Thank you. Yeah, they do good work.
So yeah, we've got a lot. There's a lot of things going on with this tournament. So we're going to do a couple fun new things to make some side money on there.
That's right. Let's talk about that.
We're going to do the string this year. In the past, we've done the Miracle Putt, where if you've gotten on the green and you wanted to.
You could buy
you didn't want to putt because it was a really long putt. You could just cash in your Miracle Putt, and that was your +1, and you were off the hole onto the next one. This year we're going to do the string, which is you can get a set amount of string, like it's 5 feet per team.
Oh, is it 5 or 20?
It might be 20 feet per team. I think it's 20 feet per team. We have to go back. I have to go back and look at my notes.
Okay.
And you can use it on whatever distance putt you want, but if you use 3 feet of that string on the putt,
17 feet
you got 17 feet left. You have to cut off that 3 feet. You can't use it anymore.
Okay.
So
we have to. Did we get scissors yet?
We have to go find scissors. We're working on scissors.
Make sure they're children's
it's back to school
safe,
season, so we can get a great deal.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm not worried about those yet.
Make sure they're children safe. You know how these golfers get.
Exactly.
I don't want them poking each other with sharp objects.
Exactly. Some are very serious about their golf.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, we've got a lot of fun things. We're going to have our putting contest on the putting green again.
Okay.
We haven't done that in a couple years because
Right,
normally one of our foundation board members does it, but she's been out of town.
She'll be there this year. That's Linda.
It's Linda. Linda Short.
Okay.
It's not hunting season, so she promised me she'd be there. So Linda's putting on her putting challenge.
Very
We'll have a 50-50 raffle
and we've got longest drive.
Closest to the pin. Martin Swanee is donating the hole-in-one. If you hit a hole-in-one, you could win a car. I think it's the 10th hole too. So.
Okay, so then we might have a chance.
Yeah, everyone's got a chance.
Yeah,
that'll be a lot of fun, and there's always a lot of extra hole-in-one prizes if you hit one on another hole. Usually it's a TV.
Yeah, Martin and Cody have been great stepping up and helping us this year with that hole-in-one.
Absolutely, we can't thank them enough. We haven't had a car in a couple years, and it's nice to get back and be one of the only tournaments that have.
We have to make sure we get that car parked out here in front of the hospital so people see it. We had the monster trucks out there for a week, so we can put a car out there too.
Absolutely. I don't see why not.
Bring attention to the golf tournament. That's a good deal. So obviously your number I know by heart because I give it to people all the time.
Exactly.
681-8656.
Absolutely. It never stops ringing.
For golfers, if they want to sign up. And do we have it on the website yet so they can download
it? Should be on the website. You can print the PDF of the sign-up sheet on the website.
Okay.
You can call me, and I can get one to you.
Sure. They're kind of around town, too,
right? We put them around town. There's some.
They're
at the Dam Bar, and there's some other spots.
Okay.
A couple insurance companies have them. They're at the main entrance of the hospital and the Wellness Center.
And the Wellness Center, right.
The easiest way, if you want to sign up, is to go just to the golf course.
Oh, true.
Our sign-up sheet is on the board right now if you want to play. It's $100 per player.
Okay.
And that covers all your goodies, your green fees, your cart, and your lunch.
They can put their own team together.
You can put your own team together. So it's $400 a team if you want. So if you got a company that wants to sponsor you, you can do that. If you want to make it a donation to the foundation, it's $100 to the KMC Foundation. You just come to our office at Suite 110 in the Medical Professional Center, and we'll make sure you get on there and get a team together.
So that's, again, we'll go over that September 21st, 7:30 shotgun start, and they can sign up at the golf course or come call you at 681-8656.
Absolutely.
I always talk too fast sometimes. What other things do they need to know? I think that's about it, right?
I think that's about it. I mean, there's a lot going on that day, but if the golfers know what goes on with the golf tournament for the most part, and just bring your golf clubs, and it's a great time.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be a beautiful day. It's late September, so the heat should be gone, and it should be very pleasant. So I'm looking forward to that. Good.
And then, are we doing anything at the golf tournament for the Pink Month?
I think we're going to have our cookie jars there.
Okay.
Terry Williams normally runs that part for us, and I leave that to her, and I stay out of it. There's only so much I want to handle the golf tournament, not to start handing it off. But I think we'll have our decorations with a pink theme at the luncheon. So.
Well, and that kind of segues well because September 21st, and then it's October. And boy, have we got a busy October.
October is a very busy time for us.
So it'll be the golf tournament is almost like a kickoff. Because,
actually, it kind of is, yeah.
Yeah, because that's like, well, I shouldn't say that because we have I think we're going to sell cookies at the fair this year too, right?
I think so.
And
That's
at
the idea.
Rodeo.
At the rodeo, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about that first. Let's
Okay.
talk about the fair, because we're going to have a big booth at the fair,
Yes.
and that's like, was it the 13th?
That is September 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, Thursday
okay.
through Sunday.
Okay, and we'll have a big booth there where once again we'll be giving out flu shots.
Absolutely.
So that's important. We really want to encourage people to get over there and get their shots. It's much better to get the flu shot, even if you have a little, you think you're going to get a little bit sick from it. It's better than getting the flu.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We don't want that. So
Yeah, bring your insurance card just in case.
Right,
That's
yep.
a big thing we want people to know this year. Is bring
Yeah.
your insurance card. You just have to sign a couple forms,
Yep.
and we'll get you your shot.
yes, and then we also will have lots of information at the booth about, of course, KRMC, and they're going to have information there about our
Pink
Catch It
Heals,
Early
Catch It Early
and
program,
the Pink
yeah.
Heel. And I think they're going to have a sign-up sheet where women can sign up for the $65 mammograms.
That's their plan. Their plan is to have the cookie sales and mammogram signups right there. So you
Okay.
can get a flu shot, get a cookie afterward, and then
There you
sign
go.
up for a
Mammo
mammogram if you have to.
off
It's
and
going
stop.
to be one-stop shopping, hopefully. If it
go.
all, we might need a bigger booth.
Now we may have to talk to them about that, or see who our neighbors are now.
Exactly. We'll have to
Can
buddy
we
up
move
next
you
to them.
over a little bit.
We'll see what we can do. But yeah, it's going to be exciting, and the fair goes from 10 to 10 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and from 10 to
Okay.
6 on Sunday. So
Okay, good.
but we'll be doing flu shots from 5 to 9 on Thursday and Friday, and then from
Okay.
2 to 6 on Saturday.
Excellent, very good. And then that's important for people to know. Get out there and get their shots.
Absolutely, it's so important this time of year because it seems like the flu's getting stronger and stronger
I
every
know,
year,
yeah.
and it's hurting people more and more for longer
Yeah.
periods of time. So
Yeah.
it's better just to get it out of the way and not have to worry about it.
Absolutely. And we'll have definitely more information as we move forward about the flu. I think we're at some point in the future, I'm going to have Dr. Kern, our
Oh, that'd be
infectious
really good, yeah.
disease doctor, come and talk about the flu and infections and those kind of things. So he'll talk more about that then. But then the rodeo is coming up right after the fair.
And the Divine Days 2 weeks later.
Yes, and
Yes.
tough enough to wear pink.
That's it.
That's on Sundays, so everybody has to make sure and wear their pink stuff. I love watching the Cowboys with their 501s and pink shirts.
It's actually September, just as busy as October now. If you think about it, we got
Yeah.
the fair, then the golf tournament, then the rodeo the next
Right,
weekend.
Right, and at the rodeo, we're going to do flu shots again.
Flu shots and more breast cancer awareness.
Yeah.
Terry will be there with our Pink Heals program.
Right. Okay, so Pink Heels, you've mentioned that a couple of times. What is that again?
That is the breast cancer awareness program here at the hospital. Pink Heals. It's where we do the $65 mammograms.
Okay.
It's kind of the working name we have for everything we do
Okay.
for breast cancer awareness.
Well,
during the
this is
month.
a good point. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk about October.
Oh,
All right, so stay tuned. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Your Health Matters. My guest today is Scott Kern, and we're talking golf. We
Golf.
have been talking golf. So we'll go over that one more time. It's September 21st.
September 21st,
$100
7:30 a.m.
Okay,
$100 per player.
Okay.
This year's golf tournament benefits the Joan and Diana Hospice House, just like it
Okay.
has every year. It's our 25th anniversary, so we're trying to make it a very nice and as big as possible
Okay,
a golf
great.
tournament.
And they can call you to sign up.
They can call me for information at 681-8656, or if they
Okay.
just want to go to the golf course and sign up, the sign-up sheet is up there now.
Okay, great. So they should get in there and get signed up, because
Yeah.
this tournament does have a tendency to fill up.
It does get filled up very
So,
fast, and there's
yeah.
no excuse not to golf in
Yeah.
September. It's
Okay.
beautiful weather, and it's
Yeah.
a great reason to be outside.
Very
You
good.
can paint the house tomorrow.
There you go. Don't tell your wife.
Don't
but
tell your wife
yeah.
that you can do it tomorrow. Tell them I said it's okay.
Scott said.
Exactly.
When you get all the irate wives calling you, I don't want to hear.
That's
Okay,
fine.
all
That's,
right.
the caller ID helps.
Anyway, so from the golf tournament, we talked about the fair, we talked about the rodeo. October. October is the pink month. I said, it's like,
Used to be about Halloween.
yeah, no, that comes at the end of the month. So October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and KRMC does a pretty good job of putting pink all over the community.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We've done a great job partnering with the city, and the city's been a tremendous help with us this year. We've partnered up to create the Pink Heals program, which is a month-long breast cancer awareness campaign that they put on, we put on, and we do different things throughout the month to help support and make sure that we give out as much information as possible.
Right. Because it's all about catching it early.
It's all about catching it early, and the Pink Heels is just kind of the name that it took on, and that's the name of our event that we're working with the city in conjunction with on October 19th.
Very good. And I know that we'll be talking more on future shows about October and what all we're doing, but let's give people kind of a little taste of what to expect
overview
for October,
because
we want them to save these dates so they can be a participant.
Absolutely.
In it.
Well, it starts off, like you said, it kind of kicks off with the golf tournament on September 21st. Also on September 21st, there's a horseshoe tournament at Centennial Park the city's putting on.
Very good.
So if you don't want to golf, I guess you can go play horseshoes.
Because we have different things for different people.
Exactly. Not everyone likes to golf. Not everyone likes horseshoes. So if you want to go either way, all the money goes toward a great program. Then October 5th, that first Saturday, we have the Porky's Pig Out Challenge down at Redneck's Barbecue.
You've done that before.
I've done that before, and I'm doing that this year too.
Are you good?
And that is.
In fact, you have a little Porky's Pig.
I do, yeah. Last year I raised the most money, hustling people at the event. It's $75 per participant, and you have a 5-pound pulled pork sandwich. It's 3 pounds of pork, a pound of coleslaw, and a pound of bread. And you have a half hour to eat it, and you have to wait a half hour after you finish to make sure it doesn't come back up to make an encore appearance. Is the nicest way to put it. And anyone in the community is welcome to sign up. And
do they sign up at Porky's?
You get Redneck's.
Oh, at Redneck's.
Yeah, you can sign up at Redneck's.
I guess because you're saying pork and they got Porky's. Yeah,
it's the Redneck's Pig Out Challenge.
Okay.
And you can either get information from Bubba down at Redneck's or go talk to the ladies at the front desk of the police department.
Oh, okay. So KPD is the ones that
KPD is behind this. Chief DeVries is putting this on.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. If you get the chance, go down there. They've got live music.
Nothing else to watch.
It's a whole event. It's a great thing for downtown.
People turn green when
they do. It's always a sight. That's the nicest way to put it.
Well, and now we have so much else going on downtown with the brewery and all that, so you can always go across the street and wash it down with a beer.
It's going to be a hopping day down there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, in October, you can't beat the weather in Arizona, so that's going to happen October 5th.
Okay.
And then, October 2nd, we also will have some information at the Walk Away from Drugs.
Oh, that's right.
We can't forget Walk Away from Drugs, October 2nd at Centennial Park.
And are we doing flu shots there?
We always do flu shots there.
Okay.
Nice little plug for flu shots at the Walk Away from Drugs. So parents, if you want to get one for your kids, bring your insurance cards. Say no to drugs, walk away from drugs, come and get a flu shot.
This is a safe shot.
It's a safe shot, exactly. It's a safe shot.
Good.
So then we have the Redneck Challenge on the 5th, and then we lead into our Go Pink Challenge the following Friday, where the hospital challenges the entire community to decorate their offices in pink, dress in pink, and take pictures, and send it to me, and we'll have a contest to see who goes pink the most.
Okay, and the winner gets the big pink ribbon.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be hanging in front of the hospital on October 1st.
Okay.
And every year we give whoever pinks out the most that ribbon to say thank you and ask they put it out in front of their business every October.
Absolutely. So the first year, I think it was Martin Swanee. And then the second year is at the Kingman Academy, the middle school. And then last year was at American Woodmark?
It was American Woodmark, yeah.
So we're kind of spread out.
We are. It's really cool. It's fun to see how many different companies participate and how they participate.
Yes.
And if you want to participate in that, you just have to take the pictures and email them to me.
Okay, and your email, we have to give them your email then.
That's SKERN4.
Number 4.
Number 4 at azkrmc.com.
Okay, or they can call you.
Or they can call me.
To get that again.
If you don't put the 4 in there, you're just going to send it to my mom. And she'll just forward it on to me.
She's the original Kern.
She is the original Kern here at the hospital. So she'll just forward it on. She does it all the time, 3 or 4 times a day.
Okay. So they can call you again at 681-8656 if they want to reconfirm the email. But then, so that's that Friday, and then we'll announce the winner
later on the week after. October is kind of a hectic month for us, so it's when we get a chance to actually sit down and look at it, and then we'll notify the winners.
And then they'll get that ribbon to hang up. And speaking of the ribbon, they have opportunities as well. We'll start promoting that in October, where they can for $4 or $5 buy a light bulb in memory or honor of someone who maybe has had breast cancer, loved ones that they've had in the past, and then all of those funds we raise, including the cookies that we sell at all these events, all of that goes to our Catch It Early program.
Exactly. It's a great program to have.
Yes, and that Catch It Early program, it also helps provide mammograms for women for $65, which is unbelievably cheap.
That's a great price.
Yeah, so that's for women who don't have insurance or have a really high deductible, especially nowadays. It's pretty hard.
That's true.
So the hospital helps defray the cost for that, and these funds help to pay for that as well.
Fantastic, yeah.
Okay, so then we've got a couple minutes left. What else should we highlight for October?
Oh, you can't forget our Women's Health Fair.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
the Women's Health Fair and the Pink Heels parade is the big hurrah. So you can after September, or I'm sorry, October 19th, you can start planning for Halloween after that.
Okay.
But that's our big finale for us, where we have our Women's Health Fair, which we have every year.
Right.
And that'll encompass the entire building,
Medical
like we did
Professional
last
Center.
year.
Okay.
And we'll have all of our doctors' offices open, hopefully, and different vendors throughout. And out in the courtyard of the Wellness Center, we'll have a breast cancer program with the city that they put on every year. I'm not sure the specifics of that, but they've got speakers and presenters and city officials.
But it starts earlier in the day with a parade, right?
Yeah,
that's going to be
true.
At Centennial Park.
I think it's going to be close to Plaza Bonita, and it's going to it's a very short parade. Come down Beverly, cross Stockton Hill, come down Beverly, and finish at the Pink Heels program, and that'll be in the courtyard, like I said, and that'll be decorated nice. There'll be food. A chance you to come inside. Flu shots will be available again.
We're gonna get that flu.
In case you didn't miss one of our first 4 or 5 opportunities, we're gonna make sure we have it there too.
Okay, good.
So it's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And there's gonna be a lot going on at the hospital that day, but don't let that stop you from coming and check everything out.
Well, because we have lots of different vendors and booths there as well that are going to have information, not just about breast cancer, but about women's health.
This is generally one of our biggest adult health fairs because you've said it for years before, and it's very true that women are the primary health care decision makers in the household.
Right.
So a lot more women come to this fair of all fairs. And we have between 45 and 50 vendors each year. Excellent. And this year we've also combined it with our maternity fair, because it was kind of a very similar,
same market,
same market. So we've combined the two, so we should have some extra stuff there too. So it should be a pretty exciting, action-packed couple hours for us.
It will be. And the health fair is from
9 to 1.
9 to 1, and the program I think starts at 9.
I think it starts at 10:30.
Or 10. Okay.
I think the parade starts at 9 to coincide with us, so they can go to the parade. Then when you're done, you can come in here for a little while and check it out, and then go check out the Pink Heels program.
Excellent, very good.
And then also to go with that, for another fundraiser we're doing, because it's everything we can to help out people. The city is working with I want to say Desert de Oro Foods about doing a giant stress ball drop in our back parking lot, where the fire department's going to set up a giant fire truck ladder, and they're going to sell
with a net, and
with a net, and they're going to sell stress balls you can buy for like $5, and whichever one lands in the bucket gets a grand prize, and second place I think wins a barbecue.
Oh, fine.
So they're still working out the details on that.
So again, KPD?
KPD's putting it on.
Okay,
they're
so
sponsoring
that's who
it.
they can have questions about it.
We'll have more information on that coming up too.
Okay.
But it's going to be exciting, because if nothing else, it's always fun to see the fire trucks.
Yes, with that big net and
the big net,
balls bouncing all over the place. That'll be fun.
And they'll be in the back parking lot.
Okay, good. Well, that's going to be a fun, busy day to culminate a fun, busy month.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. And somewhere in there, too, we'll talk real quick, is the Breast Cancer Survivor Luncheon.
Yes, I want to say that's on the 17th.
Okay, so again, they can
17th.
Probably call you, and you can transfer them to Terry.
Yeah, I don't have Terry's number offhand. I should know that one by heart, too. But you can call me at 681-8656, and I'll get you pointed in the right direction for that.
Super. Well, thank you for joining us today. I hope you learned a lot. I always do when I do this show, and I hope you come and golf with us on the 21st. We'll see you next week.